Hey guys, Chrissy here with my good friend Mach 5. Travis, aka Tackle Prez, and Ashton are away. They're in Japan right now enjoying some festivities with a few of our manufacturers and doing some fishing with our good friend Hideki from Teckel. Speaking of which, we've got some really cool stuff this week from Teckel in particular. Welcome to the drop.
How's it going, guys? I'm here with my amazing friend Hellgrammite from Teckel. And thank you to Chris, actually, for doing an amazing job this week, taking over the drop. Please definitely give him a follow. Give Johnny a follow as well. And then make sure you give Teckel Official a follow on Instagram. So we're actually just chilling right now. We're on the shores of Lake Biwa. We're going to be going fishing this weekend, which I'm very excited about. It's my first time, boat fishing Biwa. We're going to try to do something pretty cool for me, something you've done many times, but a new challenge for me. You say it's going to be pretty hard, but I think I'm with the right guy.
I hope so.
Yeah. Anyways, cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Kanpai.
Bye-bye.
Kanpai. Okay, so as Chris was saying, we have some really cool new baits from Teckel. Now, these have been out for a little bit. We got them a little bit later. We had some shipping problems, but I think it worked out good because I get to be with the guy that made them to kind of describe and break them down for you guys. So I think we start here with the Slashkicker.
Yeah.
Okay, tell them why and why this is such a cool bait.
I'm not saying it's this is cool bait.
I said it's cool.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I'm very proud of myself that many American guys like this.
Yeah.
Personally, this is brand new for the Teckels, but actually I designed this more than 10 years ago.
Do you want to do the backstory?
Yeah, I made this under the different another brand, another name of the brand before.
Yes.
And personally, why I made this because I used to fish the FLW. Used to be national guard tournament, and I was fishing the West Coast circuit, and I qualified the championship at the Forest Food Cup.
Yeah.
And it was held at the Lake Rainier to the Atlanta. Yeah, I was so excited. I was so excited to fish the Rainier, and I heard in there are so many good, good fishery for spotted bass, and there's the this kind of pencil popper type
Like a pencil pop.
type of bait is very popular, but there are not so many. Only the one brand is there, but not so cool colors and nothing special for me. And so, personally, I made this for my personal use. I was hoping to win the championship with my own bait. So I put the 3 baits on the baits and just make the little cool colors and the different noise, sound. This is the story I made this.
Yes.
And after that, unfortunately, I couldn't win the tournament on that. But on the practice, I had a couple nice good ones.
Many bugs. Many bugs.
I got some nice spots, but I fish the Coangula side, so it depends on
angler.
Yes. So I had not so much chance to throw this. But after that, some American good fishermen, it becomes some winning bait in a major tournament.
Yes.
I was very happy to hear. Unfortunately, I couldn't keep making this because some problem. Then so I quit to releasing this. But I had the mold, and then
it had a cult following. So guys that kind of knew, and they would eBay, lots of money.
So for the examples, I'm seeing sometime on eBay, some guys kept buying this on $300 for just one bait,
which is crazy.
Yeah, crazy. And some of my friends, from American friends, and also the Kenta Kimura, asked me, hey, I need this, but I you know, it's $300, $200.
Yeah, I'm not paying. I'm not. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's too much. So you must reproduce. Yes.
Under Teckel.
Yes, under the name of Teckels, under the Teckel brand. So I was first thing I was still I don't need it because personally I have some, but
Right.
but
yeah. It's almost less beneficial for you to remake it.
But I gave them I gave some friends and
Stock getting low.
yeah, and finally, I have only few left.
Yeah.
So it's time to release this. So I figure, I decide to reproach.
Right.
But I do not like the exact same one. So actually, the original one of this is made of ABS plastic, like regular. Almost all of the baits is maybe 90% of the baits is made of the ABS.
Okay.
ABS plastic.
Yes.
But this one, Slashkicker, is exact same material of Kicknocker.
Okay.
So I just changed the material.
Slightly different sound from the original.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
this is a Slashkicker.
Yeah.
Little bit different.
I really like that you put the feathers in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's kind of tricky, but I like to even to make it pose it.
Right.
But still, it looks like a real fish.
Like a fin, right? Yeah, the little fins, but they're not. It's more for. It's not if they fall out. It's no big deal. Yeah. Okay. But they look cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look very cool. Yeah, I like this bait. Okay, so what's the length on it? What's the weight? You do centimeters is fine.
Actually, this is many fishermen, many customers ask about the weight, how heavy. Even most of my baits, I don't put any actual weight of the bait.
You just make sure it has the right action. You know.
No, I mean no. Personally, I don't care about the weight.
Right.
You need to know, like it's it 3/4
Right.
or 5/8 or.
If it feels good on the rod.
Yeah, this type of the this size and floating. Every time when some guys ask me about what size of how heavy it is.
Yeah.
I'm always saying, don't think.
Just throw.
Feel.
That's accurate though.
Yeah.
That's for topwater.
Yes.
That's what you want to do.
Even me, I don't know actual weight. I don't know exactly.
Ah, that's fair.
I don't care.
You don't care.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe 1 ounce or 3/4.
3/4 ounce feels about right. Yeah. How long is it?
I don't know.
It's about that long.
Feel. Feel.
Don't think. Feel.
Don't think.
Don't think. Feel. One of the OG best pencil poppers. It's just an amazing overall bait, and you did great colors. Just nothing. There's not too many colors, but there's the right colors, right? I don't know the colors off by heart. Do you know them off by heart? Do you want to run through them? I know this is bone.
Bone, yes.
This one's bone. Classic. Okay, let's see how many I can do, okay? Black Shore.
Black Shore.
Black Shore, okay. Really, really cool one. Chrome.
Chrome. It's very popular in
some states.
yeah, like east side, like South Carolina, North Carolina,
Okay.
like that area.
Yeah. Yeah, the amazing topwater color. You have to have it. Okay, let's see how many. Ice.
Clear ice.
Clear ice.
One of my favorite color.
I love clear baits because up in Canada,
Yeah,
most
especially
of our
for the
water-
clear water.
Yeah, very clear
it
water.
works good.
This is nice. It has kind of like a greenish yellow
Yeah, a
black
little bit.
back. Yeah, very, very nice. Can you see that?
Yep.
Perfect. Yeah, beautiful color. This is where I'm going to start to lose you. Gizzard shad?
Threadfin shad.
Threadfin shad. I knew it was a shad. Threadfin shad. I should have knew that. Great threadfin shad. What's this one?
Chartreuse Shiner.
Chartreuse Shiner. That makes sense.
That's
Yeah.
good. Also, I like that color.
I like that you have kind of put the foil on the inside.
Yeah, like a reflect plate inside.
Yeah, that's really, really great. Okay, this one?
Lime ice.
Lime ice.
Lime ice.
Lime ice, okay. So a nice clear color again. Yellow back, but a really nice purple head. Yeah, that's a really cool color. Okay. And then last but not least.
Pro Blue. Pro Blue something. I forgot the name.
Pro Blue something.
Yeah, because I'm drinking so much.
We have a drink. Cheers. Cheers, by the way. Okay. Keep drinking.
Maybe Pro Blue Shore, right? Maybe.
Pro Blue Shore. That makes sense because the other one was Black Shore. Okay. So that is the Teckel Slashkicker. And we have one other bait that's going to be new to the shop. Okay. So this one we've actually had, it's going to look familiar. Okay. This is going to be the Kicknocker SPEC 2.
Pup SPEC 2.
Pup SPEC 2, right.
Yeah.
The smaller version.
Yeah.
So if you're not familiar with the Kicknocker, probably one of the coolest topwater walking baits ever made. We actually got to use this thing. I know you didn't like my casting skills very much. I did the best that I could.
Yeah.
Walk me through the SPEC 2. Why did we make a SPEC 2?
Okay.
Yeah.
Actually, I have been made the Kicknocker Pup.
Yes.
And the difference of the Pup and the SPEC 2 has two weights on the back. So you see now it has two tungsten balls in the back of this one.
Yes.
And the regular standard the Kicknocker Pup has the one ball.
Right.
So the difference of the floating position is the regular Pup is almost like a horizontal, little bit tail down, like this. But the SPEC 2, I put the one more extra weight on the back, so the floating is like this, more like this for vertical,
Yeah.
like this. So the difference of the action, the regular Pup is more like easy walk.
This is more maybe dramatic.
Yeah, but the SPEC 2 has more like this, so you can.
When you stop it,
or when even you little harder twitch it,
harder twitch.
It's down and so dive and rise up,
right.
Or more erratic action. You can make it more different.
Kind of like a lot of more popular baits that are out right now that are kind of doing that diving, walking.
Yes, more like escape.
Yes.
Escaping action.
Yes, escaping. Yes, okay.
Also, the reason why I made this because the regular Kicknocker Pup is good for walking in a calm water.
Yes.
But sometimes if the water is chopping or a little rough, or when I fish in a current or what thing, it's sometimes we need to more like harder action.
Yeah.
But sometimes the bait is jump when hit the wave. It
messes up the action a little bit.
Little jump it, and then the hook tangle the line or something. So I feel like more like maybe tail down to pull down to make more stable action in a rough water, or more current, or more harder quickly action.
Yep.
So that's why I made this. So the advantage of this is you can cast way more.
Absolutely. Much further cast.
That's because one more weight on the back, right?
Right.
But still, the sound is almost not
very nice sound.
Very nice.
Yeah, I like this bait. Definitely the casting, and I think the main. I know that there's some things that you like different, but I think the main thing that people are gonna like about it is being able to work it very good in like choppier water. Because it's how rare is it to have like a slick, flat, calm day every time. you know, I know we get excited, you know, slick flat calm, you go out, you throw a frog, you throw a Kicknocker, whatever it may be. But now this is gonna make it a little bit easier on, you know, 80% of the days where there's ripples and it's not maybe ideal for top.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this week I take you to the ocean fishing and sea bream fishing.
Yes.
So you know, ocean is a little more, you know, happy always.
Yes.
And the sea bream is very aggressive, but the mouth is small, way smaller than even the smallmouth.
Yes.
So they eat it, but it's no good at biting to take it well. So the bait is more easy to walk in a rough water, and when you stop it, the bait is a little down, so it's more.
We had many bites on
better hook-up ratio for the sea bream.
Right.
So
we had many bites when twitch. They come out a little bit further, and then I'd stop, and then it's more take it easier. Yes. Let's do colors, and then we'll give it back to Chris, who's doing a great job.
You did a great job.
Chrissy's doing a great job. Okay. I think most of the colors are going to be pretty similar, but you have a couple additionals, right?
Yes.
My favorite, bone. Pretty hard to beat this color. This is ice.
Clear ice.
Clear ice. Every time. I get the ice part. So clear ice, same thing. Yellow, a little bit of green on the top. What do we have here?
It's a Koayu.
Koayu. See that okay, Ash? Koayu. Okay. This was not in the original pup. This is a new one?
Yeah, new colors.
New colors.
Especially for the saltwater color.
Yeah, washi.
Very popular for the saltwater.
Right.
That's why I made this for more catching saltwater fish.
Right. But this is also great in freshwater. So iwashi?
Iwashi.
Iwashi.
Iwashi means sardine.
Sardine. There was many sardines when we went out the other day. Big schools of them. Okay. Threadfin shad. Great color.
All the time.
All the time, yep. Chrome again. Have to have this. If you're not throwing chrome topwater fishing, you're probably missing bites. Fair? You have to have at least one of these in the box. So, got the chrome. This is another new color.
Oh, it's pink iwashi.
Pink iwashi. So another new kind of saltwater forward color, but you know, smallmouth up where we live love pink. So this is gonna be a great clearwater smallmouth color. And then last but not least, chartreuse shiny. Yeah, great color. All right, guys. So that is the new Kicknocker Pup Spec 2 and the Slashkicker from Teckel. We're going to continue to enjoy our beers. Remember, do not mistreat bass.
Yes, this is most important.
Most important, do not mistreat bass. We were talking today, you said you've been out, 8-10 times and no fish. And that's normal, right?
Yeah, unfortunately.
Yeah. So if we did more, catch, kiss, and release, there'd be a lot more fish to enjoy for much longer time.
Yeah.
Okay. So cheers to catch, kiss, release.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. And we're gonna send it back over to Chris. Guys, enjoy it. We're gonna go fish Lake Biwa in the morning.
Yeah.
As long as the weather holds out. See you guys later.
Okay, let's get started here. Last minute drop last week of a brand new SPC from Megabass. Pretty full lineup of baits in this particular color. YMC, it's called. Very unique, very fish catching color for sure. At first glance, you're not gonna think that this is transparent, but it's actually a lot more transparent than you'd think. I mean, I'm excited to throw this one around for some angry smallies for sure. So make sure you get your hands on these. There's a few left, limited quantities though. While we're on the topic of Megabass, we have a new bait from them as well called the Late's FeedingWoofer. Here's one out of the package just so you can have a good look at it. Very cool bait. Late's FeedingWoofer. So basically this is a rolling style hard bait. It's gonna work best with a few quick cranks to get it down and letting it float up. Oftentimes strikes are going to occur while it's floating up or while it's on the surface. It's a very high float bait. You can also steady retrieve this and catch a lot of fish as well, but really cool kind of like tight rolling action to it. I'm excited to throw it around for sure. Make sure you give that a try. I'm going to run us through the colors really quickly here. This one is GG Concurro Perch. PMIU. Oh man. PM Sakumi Ochi. I'm sure I just destroyed that name, but it's very cool looking bait for sure. Wagon Oikawa. DD Indicator Shiner. Got a nice pink dot on the head there. Matt Tiger. ITO Canary. DD Silver Shad. GG Hasu Red Eye. HT Wakasaki. These are all really cool colors. GP Aurora Gill. And finally, one from the Fine Art series, FA Kawamutsu. I hope I'm saying these right. Really nice color there. Also, a sizable restock from our friends at Great Lakes Finesse. We have one variant of Underspin 3/16 OG Silver Blade. Been missing that one for a minute. And several of their new hanging heads. The 3/16 Perch, Matte Perch, big color. 3/16 Matte Green Pumpkin, OG in 1/8 ounce, Matte Green Pumpkin in 1/8 ounce. Finally got these back in stock. They've been very popular this year, paired up with the Hover Minnows from Great Lakes Finesse, which we've also got a pretty sizable restock on some really key colors. Gizzard Shad back in stock. One of my favorites, Crush Shad. This one has been difficult to keep on the shelves for sure. Watermelon Pearl, very popular. And finally, can't go wrong with black. Also a couple of other one-off restocks, but important ones. The Green Pumpkin Orange Belly Snack Craw from Great Lakes Finesse. By far the most popular color. Very difficult to keep in stock. And we see a restock on the Juicy Hellgrammite in Brown Pumpkin Special. The 3.25 drop Minnow in the Smelt color. And the 2.75 drop Minnow in Watermelon Pearl. And finally from Great Lakes Finesse, a much needed restock on their new Finesse jig, all in the 3/16 size, which has been the most popular for sure. We've got Matte Green Pumpkin Black. These are a fantastic little jig. Matte Green Pumpkin Brown. Matte Brown. Matte Black. Matte Green Pumpkin. Matte Black Brown. And as always, these are built on Gamakatsu hooks, wire-tied skirts. Fantastic little jig for the price. Get your hands on them while you can. One variant of Jackall Driftfry Mellow in the 5.2 inch Stealth Neon Shad. Get them while they're hot, because these will not last long. And finally, we have our hands on the 2024 version of the Shimano Vanford 3000. Some key takeaways or improvements on this reel: Magnalite, Infinity Cross Gear, Duracross drag, anti-twist. Essentially what it's come down to is a lot of components have crossed over from Stella FL into this reel, making it much more rigid, much more torque, better under load, and a superior drag system from the previous Vanford A, in my personal opinion. All the other things you'd come to expect from Vanford: super light, going to pair up really nicely with all the high-end rods from Shimano. Yeah, get your hands on these. 3000 is my favorite size for sure. I think we've converted a lot of people over to the 3000. Fresh stock of those. Finally, the release of the 2024 Poison Adrena crossover line of rods from Jackall. Sorry, it's a Jackall Shimano collaboration. So 15 models in total, 10 of which are casting, including 1 BFS model and 2 glass models. So they're going to have you covered the whole spectrum essentially. And then we've got 5 spinning models, 2 of which are solid tip, so perfect for shaking the minnow applications. These rods have come with a pretty nice new makeover. The spinning versions of the rod are now on a CI4 reel seat and handle, full monocoque handle now. We've gone away from the classic Poison Adrena red and silver to now a copper. Beautiful reel seat knob here. Very, very dramatic change from the previous generation as far as look and feel goes. It looks a lot more like a JDM rod, in my opinion. Feels a lot more like a JDM rod. And in comparison to the previous generation, it's considerably lighter. I'm really excited about these. So the biggest difference between the A and the B version is the current version now has Spiral X core technology instead of the Spiral X blank wrap technology previous. And what that does is accomplishes essentially less blank twists, but an increase in durability and strength overall. The solid tip versions have a tap tech tip, it's called, unique to Shimano. You can see these 4 guides. The blank is that tap tech tip. So it is going to have a slightly different feel, but it is an important thing to have when you're trying to impart very subtle actions to baits, or like in place actions, which is what we're doing a lot of the times when we're hover strolling or mid strolling, when you're trying to get that bait to roll. So let me run through the models. So the 2 solid tip models, this is the first one. It's the 610 medium light SB. SB is going to indicate solid tip. The second one in the solid tip lineup is the 610 medium plus. And then we have 3 other models, way more models than the previous generation as well. And all models that are geared towards the North American market. Every one of these kind of gets me a little bit excited in one way or another. They're all actions that were missing, in my opinion, previously. The 7-foot medium versatile. These 2 are really cool. The 7.2 medium light and the 7-foot light. And I forgot to mention the very first guide is a big difference too, is on the spinning in particular. The casting don't have these, but the Titanium X guide for the stripper guide, and then we've got Fuji SIC guides on the rest of the guide train, but very neat for sure. Going to cause less resistance on the cast and give you a little more sensitivity and feel. The casting lineup, they have 10 different models. We've only got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but we'll go through them really quick. So the 7.3 medium heavy versatile, the 7.4 heavy, the 7.2 medium versatile, the 7-foot medium heavy, 7-foot medium glass, great little flat side crankbait rod or topwater, the 7.6 heavy, the 7.2 heavy, and the 7.2 medium heavy glass. I think I'm gonna have to grab this one for my chatterbait rod. Well, that's just about it for us. Thanks for joining us. I'm sure Travis and Ashton will be back with a full report and some really cool videos coming up from their trip to Japan. We're all looking forward to seeing them for sure. Thanks for joining us for this week's drop, and we'll see you next week.